when you go back in?
Oh, well, you know, I wasn't playing well, so, you know, they had to make, you know, changes, and they made those changes, and I got my opportunity to go back out there, and I went out there and, you know, fought, you know, did what I needed to do to get the win for my team.
So what goes through your mind through that, trying to fix it in game? What's that process?
You know, just talking to myself, trying to make sure, you know, I'm still there, just still focus on what's that task, you know, that drive, you know, trying to score, trying to, you know, win the game.
Kenyon, to come in and out of the game, how did you handle that? So to get ebb and flow.
Say it again?
To be in and out of the game, how did you go with the ebb and flow of that?
I mean, in football, you know, you got ups and downs, so, you know, just continue to keep going, keep pushing.
And to stay out there, what do you feel like you need to do to keep your position, doing what you want to do?
Do my job. That's all I need to do.
How do you feel like you guys played as a unit?
I mean, it was okay. We feel like we, you know, definitely be better, especially on my end.
Danielle are, man, the destructive forces that you all are, man. When y'all are game planning for that, well, let me ask you, how hard is it for an offense to game plan for that?
Yeah, man, I think it's just both of us being relentless and wreaking havoc. I think when we come into the game, like, he always tell me, man, let's take over this thing. Like, let us be the reason why we win, man. And you can see today, like, we was one of the factors in doing that, man. And I think having a vet like Danielle is so good. Like, it just keeps me on edge. It keeps me wanting to just keep me hungry, because when I look over and I might be tired, I look at Danielle, man, he got more. And that just gives me more juice. And then, like, through the week, he's helping us, preparing the right way, working our hands, and just telling us what he sees. We watch film together, and I think that's what makes us a great D-line.
Man, what about this defensive line, the way that they performed today?
Yeah, man. Like, we just wanted to leave no doubt today. Like, that was the whole message all week. Like, we do D-line keys to victory, and that was, like, the first one in bold. Like, leave no doubt. Like, let everybody know who the Texans D-line is. Like, when they think about the Texans, they think about the D-line. So that's the message that we want to get out there.
What was that last play like, where Neil's able to get there, you're able to pick it up, and he doesn't even get a throw off?
Yeah, it was awesome, man. It was something new that we did, but it was just us being relentless. Like, Danielle was just telling us, like, we got more. Like, let's finish this thing. Like, it's on us. Like, even when you tired, like, you got more. Like, they just as tired as us. And I think it was just all of us saying, like, let's put the team on our back and let's go finish it.
What do you think's been different up front Nico with you guys these last 2 weeks? How do you think things have changed these last 2 weeks, having Nico out there with you guys?
Yeah, it's been good, man. Teams respect him a lot. He's a great pass rusher. He can do rundown as well, man. He's so aggressive. He's violent. And if you leave him one-on-one, he's going to win. And teams having to deal with him, me, and Danielle, they have to choose what they're going to do. But he's opened up so much stuff for us, man. And I can't wait to continue to see him grow in his defense and him making plays and him being such a factor for us.
How good did it feel to get this win today when Andre Johnson is being honored?
Hey, man, it feel good. Shout out to Andre, man. He deserves it, man. He's put a lot of work in this game, man. He's left his mark on this game. And when you do something like that, that means you're a legend. And he's been able to do that. And it's a big blessing, and I'm happy for him.
For the last play of the game, for perspective and the way you guys chased right into it all day.
Yeah, man, it was something. It was a miracle, man. It was a miracle. We was just like, hey, we're gonna overload to this side and we just gonna play off each other. And I seen both of them fly high, and I looped around, missed them. Danielle came and got it. Nico picked up the fumble, tossed it to me, and it was just us having fun and just being relentless and just us putting the team on the back and saying we got to finish and we got to be the ones to close out the game.
And he's tough, obviously, tough to break down.
Yeah, we should have had more today, and we got to get them down. That's something that we got to continue working on, finishing at the quarterback, getting these quarterbacks down, and really attacking the ball better and taking away the ball.
Not the prettiest, Will, but how do you feel being 6-2 going into New York?
Man, you never want to take winning for granted in this league. No matter how it may look, you never want to take it for granted. But we also have to go back to the drawing board and just keep fine-tuning those small things and keep executing better. So when we keep going against, these really good teams, they don't take advantage of the mistakes that we make. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to play, like, no-mistake football. Like, we almost have to be perfect every time we step on the field. And it just comes with repetition and just keep repping it and watching film and getting better.
What's that off of that? Except for the win against the Patriots, all the other ones have come by 6 points or less. How can you guys take better advantage of those opportunities?
Yeah, man, it's all about us at the end of the day. Like, everything that happens is all about us. Like, it's really nothing the other team is doing. Like, we're giving these teams hope. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to do a better job of closing out the game. We have to do a better job of executing, being detailed, being locked in, and not giving up these big explosives that Coach always talk about. And everybody just playing the defense and everybody just working together to make sure everything comes together.
What's the kind of the mentality on the quick turnaround? A few days from now, you're back on the field?
I'm new to this, so I'm trying to see what's the mentality. Take care of your body. That's all they told us, so I'm ready to see what's the rest of it. But I'm new to this as well, so I'm excited to see what's going on and how everything works.
Ball the way you did. How do you feel about this game?
We knew it was going to be a 4-quarter game. We knew it was going to be a physical game at the end of the day. found a way, and that's what we've been preaching all week, is just find a way to win, and we was able to do that.
Joe, how would you describe your running style? And how much of it is it power? How much of it is it vision, experience? How would you maybe break it down?
I mean, I just try to look at, honestly, like, given situations. Sometimes you're going to have to be speed. Sometimes you're going to have to be power. Sometimes you're going to have to be elusive. And I've been blessed enough and fortunate enough to be able to do it all. So at the end of the day, man, I just try to do whatever I can to be creative, for one, within the run scheme, and also be in sync with our linemen, and also try to do whatever I can to make their block right. So, we just take a lot of pride in being on the same page, and it's been taking us, a long way.
Joe, when it's tough, this thing got a little wild at the end. It was tough. It was physical. When you guys find a way to do that, what can that do for you guys going forward?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, man, we had on offense, we had an opportunity to finish it out, and unfortunately, we weren't able to do that. But when it come down to it, I mean, from top down, I mean, at the end of the day, our guys are going to ride for each other. You know what I'm saying? We in this together, coaches, players, training staff, like, everybody's in this together, and everybody play a part into it. So when it come down to it, man, we had the opportunity, but defense was able to close out. So them guys, they work hard, they work their tails off each and every day. And, I was just happy that we had a lot of guys playing complimentary football today. So we just got to keep on building that and keep on going.
So they overturned the call. Did you know you were down and it was they were going to probably overturn that?
I mean, I figured, but at the same time, when I didn't hear no whistles blowing, I mean, we tried to go get him. But, I mean, luckily he was down.
How would you describe your touchdown run today?
I mean, that's how we play Texans football, to say the least. You know what I'm saying? It was a hell of a blocking scheme. Them guys were blocking their ass off, and fortunately, I was able to crease and cut back. Steph with a great block, and I finished it in the zone. So that's how we did it.
How good are you feeling now that you're back from your injury?
You said what?
How good are you feeling out there now that you've been back from your injury for a couple weeks?
Yeah, I feel like I'm in my element. I'm in my zone, honestly. It's a great thing where I could be able to try to do whatever I can to put the team on my back. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I've always been that type of player, physically and mentally and emotionally for my teammates. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just glad that I was put in a position where I could thrive and be able to uplift my teammates at the same time. So without them, it ain't no me. You know what I'm saying? I just try to do whatever I can to, give them their flowers as well. Because, like I said, them guys, they work their tails off each and every day, Monday through Sunday. So I'm just thankful for them, and I'm just glad I'm in this opportunity.
Run around with your new teammates. What was it like?
Oh, hell. Now you have to mentally just lock in, Haven't really played a series in a long time, so I think that was the only hard part. Just when they got us on a long series, being able to just keep my composure and just dig deep. They ran me off a couple times, but other than that, I feel like everything was fun.
How'd you feel like you played?
I played okay. Got to be better. Got to finish a lot of those plays. Be a little more sound in my technique. Going through the learning stage, but it's about the ball, making sure I'm attacking the ball, finishing every play, and just giving my all. Just putting effort out there. For the coaches and my teammates to see to earn their trust.
Defending Richardson and Taylor, how tough is that backfield?
Yeah, man, two great guys that can run the ball. Richardson got a big arm. He can sling it. He can extend plays, and he showed us that. But I mean, at the end of the day, they get paid to do that, and we get paid to stop them. And I think we won more times than they did, and that's why we came out victorious. So that's just a testament, to the team. The team just playing together and swarming to the ball.
What do you think about this defense now that you've been out there with these guys?
I love it. Just want to be able to help even more. Get myself in better shape, put myself in better position to make plays, and just continue to earn the trust. But everything else, the guys on the sideline, everybody in the linebacker room, they have my back. If I got any questions, nobody shy away from answering, so we can all just be on the same page, because at the end of the day, it's about going 1-0.
When did you get the idea that you were going to end up playing this much?
Man, I really, I don't know. It's just kind of been a toss-up. You just keep saying just work hard. Just like come to practice, work hard. I spend a lot of extra time up here in the mornings. I'm like one of the last ones to leave because I just want to learn the defense. so I could be able to help and for them to feel comfortable with me out there and being able to call everything that they want to call. So I don't know. I think, you know, Coach Bill, he tell us every day is a interview, you know, to go out there and play. So I feel like towards the end of the week, I want to say Friday night, Saturday, you know, the mock game, he like, hey, you might get a shot. I got to talk to Nico, and we'll see. You know, just stay ready. And I mean, that's all I can ask for, is just an opportunity.
Is there any big challenge having a Thursday game? You're talking about staying in shape. Do you anticipate being ready to go on Thursday too?
Yeah, I mean, that's why I'm one of the ones not dressed. I just went in there and did a bike flush. Okay. Tomorrow I'll come up here and give me a run in, because I know it'll be a down tempo week, but I'll make sure I get my work, because I'm playing catch up to those guys. These guys been at it for 8 weeks now, going hard. You know, all I got is the training camp part. And, you know, these guys got real game reps.
How nice is it to join a team? You're 6-2. You're right there in the mix, where you're playing catch up, but you're right in the middle of, you know, lofty goals, division, all that. Oh yeah, I don't think I wanted to go to a team that didn't have a bright season. That wasn't going to have a bright season, because I've been winning since I've been in the league, and I know what type of energy I bring in the locker room, and I wanted to take that to somebody that was already sitting up, you know. And I feel like this was the team. I knew God was going to put me where I needed to be, you know, and it's just all glory to Him for bringing me here, you know, and thankful to everybody else that reached out, you know, that I didn't go to. I was thankful for that opportunity that I could have had, but I feel like this is where I need to be, and I'm just going to make the best out of this opportunity and get better every week. I was talking to Tim. I think they gave him credit for the sack. Seems like you could have gotten credit for the sack. They might. I hit him. Yeah, I thought you were going to at least get the half. I hit him and he went down. I really didn't watch the play. I was just so much in the moment of just having fun that it really didn't matter. I probably got a lot of sacks in my career, and I got a lot of football left to play, so it'll come.
Chopping wood today and getting got a victory, so you got 2 sacks out of this thing from being a wood chopper today. So how did it go?
I mean, it went as planned. I mean, we went out there, we just kept going as a defense, offense, and special teams. You know, complimentary football. You know, we made some mistakes, but we finished in the end with the W.
How nice is it to, you know, they got 1 second, they got a Hail Mary on deck, and you're able to just snuff it out to the point they're not even able to go?
I mean, we kind of came up with a game plan at the last second. I mean, it turned out to work at the end. So, I mean, like I said, we played together on defense, the defensive line and the safeties and the linebackers. We played all together and we came out at the end.
That play design comes out of that timeout you called. Put all 3 guys over on that side. Did you feel like it might work?
I mean, we watched film. We kind of knew where he wanted to throw the ball. So, like I said, we came up with it at the last second, and it ended up working out for us.
Today, what's it like defending him? It seems like an unpredictable quarterback.
I mean, it's all about being disciplined. You never know what he's going to do. You know, it's all about being disciplined with our rushing lanes and our assignments in the back end. So it all came out and worked together.
How do you feel about where the team is right now?
I mean, I feel pretty good. You know, we made a few mistakes, but we're going to look over it, and then we're just going to keep building on what we have so far.
How tough is that quick turnaround Thursday Night Football?
I mean, I feel like we just have to move on from the win right now and just recover, you know, look over the game plan for the next game and get ready for the game.
How much pride do you all take as a unit, you know, with the offense fumbling there and then you know, taking it back, but you guys shut them down on that returning drive? Like, how much pride do you take as a defensive unit snuffing out any chance that they have on the other side?
I mean, as a D-line, you know, we always want to put the team on our back. You know, I think we feel like when we go out there, we want to make every play. So, you know, that's how we feel about it.
What do you think's been different these last 2 games, if anything, with Nico out there with you guys?
You know, just applying pressure from all over. You know, interior, the edge, me, Will, Nico. You know, and then the head coach just coming up with the plans of like the blitzes and all that stuff to just keep them honest. You know, so.
Have you been able to have more flexible looks with the group you have out there?
Oh, definitely. You know, we'll be able to line up all over, and we like that. So.
Can you talk about having a guy like Jalen Peachman and how he's been able to feed off of what you guys are doing up front?
Man, Peach got an apartment in the trenches, man. Peach be breaking it down with us every now and then. Out there, somebody say something to him, because he's a smaller guy, but he play like a big dog, and I like that. And he got some feisty. He got feisty to him, and he's a baller, man. You got guys like that want to make plays, bro. You got it. Just nothing but respect from over here on our side.
Is this some of the best football that you feel like you've been playing in your career?
Yeah, I feel like it is the best football. You know, you got guys that depend on one another, and you got guys that have faith in us rushing and who's out there. And when you get your opportunity, you got to know how to step up, and you got to know how to shine.
Quick turnaround with the Jets on Thursday. What's kind of the mentality with that game so quick?
Enjoy this game. Tomorrow we go into the next. You know, it's a short week. You know, you got to have a next day mentality, and but just don't let this win go by. We're going to celebrate this win tonight, but we're going to the next one tomorrow. I feel like you got to enjoy all your wins. You know, it's hard to win in this league.
Nico talked to us about trying to build a mentality where someone will always step up. How have you seen that kind of take hold of this team, whether it's D-line or whoever it is making a play?
I feel like it's a race to whoever. It's a race every time. You know, if it's secondary, you know, they get a certain amount of time to cover. If it's rush, we got a certain amount of time to get back there. And I feel like when we do it well, it's hand in hand.